says rappers' chains being snatched. So hold on. You don't watch.
Alright.
I didn't even think it was possible. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Anything goes in the rap game. When you claim to be gangster in your music and you're out in public rocking expensive jewelry, eventually someone is gonna test you. Here's a look at some of
So
the
you're
hottest
live?
rappers who have had their chain snatched. NBA Youngboy. Kentrell Gaulden, aka NBA Youngboy,
This man really got his chain snatched?
is a popular rapper from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
This man be
Youngboy is
talking
one
about
of the
a lot of
wildest
criminal shit,
rappers
he really
of the
got
new
his chain
generation, and despite being only 21 years old, he has a crazy rap sheet that includes arrests for everything from attempted murder to kidnapping. However, the bigger your reputation in the street, the more you become a target of enemies and clout chasers who are looking to build a name by catching you lacking. However, Youngboy is really about that life and isn't willing to let his chain go easily.
Y'all listen to the Youngboy? Blair, you be listening to
Mhm.
Youngboy?
Nah, but I don't listen to.
Yo, Blair. Is he even on the call?
Bum, 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 bum.
Yo, dude.
No, just continue. Just continue.
Just continue. Alright.
Yeah.
Youngboy has gotten into his fair share of fights with fans and enemies who try to test him. At a show in South Carolina, the rapper even went as far as punching the fan in the face for trying to snatch his chain. Video of the show released by TMZ shows Youngboy performing the song War With Us from on top of a security guard's shoulders in the middle of the general admission section with fans surrounding him. In the video, Youngboy is shirtless with a chain around his neck. He's in the middle of a performance when a fan suddenly jumps up and tries to grab the chain from his neck. This attempt is unsuccessful and Youngboy continues the performance, but as soon as he gets a break, he tries to take it off in case there is another attempt. After he gets it off his neck, either the same fan
Yo. Yo, this man got mad quick. Look.
in case there is another attempt. After he gets it off his neck, either the same fan
That man let off.
He was mad. He said,
Cuz said, boom.
but he didn't
performance
even
when the
snatch
fan
it. Oh, that's I'll speed up. But it didn't even look like.
suddenly jumps up and tries to grab his fool. As soon as he gets a break, he tries to take it off, gets it off his neck. Either the same fan,
Bro, was that a girl that tried to snatch his chain?
he gets
That's
it
sad.
off his neck.
Who's snatching the chain? Look.
Either the same
Bro, look where the fist is. Ain't that's a white bitch right there, bro.
He going out sad.
Bro, right here, look. Right here.
same fan or another goon in the audience
That's his
tries to
security
snatch it out of his hands. Without hesitating for a second, Youngboy cocks back his fist and rocks the dude in the face.
Oh, it's a dude.
He falls off the security guard's shoulders and starts punching and shoving people beside him in the crowd. At this point, Quando Rondo and other members of Youngboy's crew jump into the crowd to provide
Quando Rondo was cool with Youngboy?
Yeah, Quando's still cool with YB.
backup,
Not
but
me,
after a
bro.
few seconds, Youngboy is back to performing. As he does, he starts holding the chain up in front of the crowd, showing that he kept it the whole time and taunting any other chain snatchers to try their luck.
This is how it feels to build websites the old-fashioned way. And this is how it feels to build websites with Duda.
But nah, Lotto.
Yeah.
Quando signed to YB.
That's what I was about to ask. I didn't know that. I didn't know Quando was cool with Youngboy. I thought he was beefing with him.
Nah.
I did not know that.
So Youngboy can protect his jewelry when it is around his own neck. But during a different show, Youngboy lent a piece to his homeboy and wasn't so lucky. After a performance in Greensboro, North Carolina,
Shout out to North Carolina.
Youngboy stopped the show to announce that he was angry because someone stole a chain from his partner.
Hey, you see that chain? Hey, you see that chain you just took out my partner neck? Hey, that chain you just took out my partner neck, that ain't his chain. That's my chain. I ain't really tripping off this shit. I got too much money. Man, shoot this bitch up safe.
He says the chain was
Now, what he thought that was gonna do? Like you telling the crowd, you know that chain you took out his neck? That wasn't his chain. That was my chain. Oh,
That's telling you, yo, L.
yo, Eddie.
Now
Eddie.
on TikTok, this actually happened. The person that snatched his chain,
Yeah.
like the person literally came out and showed the chain and like got diamond tests and everything.
Oh, yo, you need to find that video.
I'll look it up right after this video done.
Yeah, that's cool. That man saying that was my chain that you took.
My chain.
What was that gonna do? Was gonna get the person to be like, "Oh, my bad, bro. I thought it was his chain." Like, didn't make no
Come on
sense.
now, YB. You could have done better than that.
Your chain got snatched, bro, and I wouldn't say nothing about that. I wouldn't let my man took that L.
his, and he's not happy that someone stole it. He's clearly pissed because he keeps yelling at fans and even threatens to punch a female spectator who had gotten up on the stage after he stopped.
He said, what?
He said he was. I don't know. Let me play it back.
Says the
He
chain
was
was
finna
his,
punch a female.
and he's not happy that someone stole it. He's clearly pissed because he keeps yelling at fans and even threatens to punch a female spectator.
Threatens to punch a female spectator.
That's cool.
Who had gotten up on the stage after he stopped performing.
Hey, get the fuck back. I don't know you get the fuck back.
Who had gotten up on the stage after he stopped performing.
Hey, get the fuck back. I don't know you get the fuck back. Get back. Yeah, I'll punch you your shit. Hey, get the fuck back, man. Stop touching me.
Security is tense because they try to restrain him, but NBA Youngboy is not an artist you can easily control. He says he isn't tripping over a single chain because he has way too much money. However, he also
he
threatens
is
to
tripping.
shoot up the club over it.
Oh,
He
God.
tries to get the chain snatcher to identify themselves, but clearly, no one is stupid enough.
No one's gonna snitch, bro. You in the hood full of a whole bunch of niggas watching you. They live in the street code. Who the fuck?
Nobody cared.
Who gonna point out and say this the guy who took your chain, YB?
To openly admit that they stole Youngboy's chain while in a room full of fans and his entourage. TMZ later reported that the guy who stole the chain wanted a $20,000 ransom for its safe return. However, he eventually returned it without any drama. Supposedly, the transaction was brokered by hip-hop mediator JoJo Capone. JoJo was a legendary rapper and A&R from Chicago.
This man gave him the $20,000. This not came from YB. This man just agreed, be like, look, let me get that chain back. I'll give you the 20 bands. He went to Youngboy, be like, I got your chain back for you. Trying to act like he was tough, like he got it on some gangster shit. Look at him.
He got money. He
This
good.
man looks soft as fuck. Look, this man smiling. Like, yeah, man, I got his chain back for him. Not me, Youngboy, cool.
Instrumental in the careers of artists like 2 Chainz and Bump J. He has brokered many peace deals behind the scenes in hip-hop, like the beef between The Game and Young Thug. Allegedly, JoJo stepped in to ensure that Youngboy got his chain back and no blood was spilled over a petty robbery. Performing a packed show with expensive jewelry on can get risky. This next artist got his jewelry snatched while crowd surfing at a show in Atlanta. Here's what happened. Playboi Carti, Jordan Carter,
Y'all fuck with Playboi Carti?
Nah.
He's straight.
What's your favorite song, Blair?
Woke up like this.
aka
Okay.
Playboi Carti, is a rapper from Atlanta, Georgia. Carti is known for his unique delivery and hits like Magnolia and Woke Up Like This with Lil Uzi Vert. Carti is an artist who is either loved or hated by rap fans. For those who embrace the new generation of mumble rappers, he's an icon and an innovator. But those who are used to the sound of traditional hip-hop are often confused by his style and approach to music. Love him or hate him, Carti is one of the most talked about artists to emerge in the late 2010s. Carti has never portrayed a gangster image and is known more for being an
2010?
Yeah, he's made songs back then.
Yo,
On his first music video.
Yeah, how old is Cuz? He look young.
Bruh. 24 years old.
So he started at like 14ish.
Yeah, that's when he dropped his first song.
Yeah. Look at Lil Uzi, he's 26.
Dang, that boy about to be 30.
influencer and trendsetter than a street rapper.
That's what I'm
However,
saying.
just because you don't portray the life doesn't mean you're safe. At a show in Atlanta back in 2017, Carti had his chain snatched by a fan while he was crowd surfing. Carti was hot off the You don't portray
That's
the
what I
life.
was
Carti
thinking. I
had his
just ain't
chain
wanna say
snatched
that.
by a fan while he was crowd surfing. Carti was hot off the success of his debut self-titled album and the hit song Magnolia. It was his first time performing in his hometown since blowing up on the mainstream level, and the show was pretty wild. Footage from the concert.
That's pretty dope, right? Like coming back to your city and you just like this big ass star at this point. Everybody fucking with you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All the bitches want to suck your dick. All the niggas want to hang out and smoke your wood.
Shows Carti shirtless on top of the crowd as they chant along to his song. At the beginning of the clip, you can see that he has a small gold chain around his neck, but by the end, it's gone. More footage from the same concert shows Carti addressing the chain snatching. He lets the fans know that he had a chain on before he jumped in the crowd and that he knows someone jacked it.
Look, I had up the chain. Whoever took that shit, you hired that shit.
Yo, he about to cry, bro.
I don't know what it is about him, but he almost looks gay with his pants like that. Like they just too tight to be sagging
He
like
is
that.
now.
Hold up, for real?
He acts like that.
I'm not gonna lie, Carti been doing sus activity for like a minute now.
Uzi has too.
Who, Uzi?
Yeah, Uzi. He
Uzi.
been.
Yeah, he been sus.
Look, I had up the chain. Whoever
Why
took
he
that
sound
shit,
like
you
that?
hired
Cause he's crying, bro.
Oh God.
That man spent his first check on that little ass chain, and he want
No, you can't.
he
You can't.
want that back. Look, look.
Look, I had up the chain. Whoever took that shit, you hired that shit. You dig?
Cuz stuttering.
Run that shit up.
However, unlike Youngboy, Carti doesn't threaten to shoot up the audience. He tells the fan that they can keep the chain, but he still isn't happy about it. Carti isn't a street rapper, and therefore, there isn't as much pressure on him to do something about the situation. Chain snatching isn't just about stealing an expensive piece of jewelry. It's a sign of disrespect and a way to make rappers look soft in public. Carti doesn't claim to be about that life, and therefore, he wasn't tripping as much as Youngboy about the theft. However, no one likes getting stolen from, and he had to address the situation just to let fans know that it was a cheap move. But not all rappers are as forgiving as Carti. This next artist got into a shootout after someone snatched his chain at a deli in New Jersey. Yep, here's the crazy story. Fetty Wap. Willie Maxwell II, aka Fetty Wap, is a rapper and singer from Paterson, New Jersey. Fetty is best known for his hit singles Trap Queen and My Way, which were major hits back in 2015. Fetty's career fizzled after the release of his debut self-titled album. However, he continues to release music despite not reaching the same level of
How
commercial
he lose
success.
his eye?
But being a major star,
You said what, bro?
He got into a shootout, I'm pretty sure.
This right here?
Yeah.
He only got one eye.
Following this, and he was found to have congenital glaucoma. Congenital glaucoma, a condition that damaged the optic nerve. So he just had like a condition.
Oh shit.
doesn't
kids,
save you
this is
from
why you
street
don't listen to
drama.
everything you hear on the internet.
You said what, bro?
And kids, this is why you don't listen to everything you hear on the internet.
Yeah.
Back in 2017, Fetty Wap got into an altercation in his hometown of Paterson, New Jersey, after another artist he had beef with stole his
Isn't there any good game out there
Man,
that's
that shit
free?
kind of sucks.
Boy, kids, you're new with League of Legends.
What's happening?
chain.
You spent like 5-10 bands on the chain. Right. You've been talking all this gangster shit. You go hang out with some niggas at an after party just to get your shit took. Just to get your shit look, man. It's not even about spending the money. It's just feeling comfortable around people that don't got money. Like, how are you comfortable around people that don't got money? You literally.
That's why you gotta have your people around you at all times.
What did I say earlier, Eddie, to this guy who wanted me to go to the studio?
No.
I said, "Can I bring my security around me?" Like, I
Oh,
don't.
what he said?
You heard. He's like, "Ain't nobody gonna do shit to you." It's like, it's not about that. It's like, it's nothing gonna happen at all. Period. It's not like I got money for security, but if I could bring some people with me, you feel me? Like, for sure.
The robbery led to a shootout that left 3 men with non-critical injuries, and the robber was later arrested after self-snitching on Instagram. The incident went down at a deli in Paterson back in March 2017. Footage from the deli shows Fetty Wap running away while a big dude with a pistol in his hand approaches him. Details later emerged.
We gotta watch that video really quick. If anyone,
Look up Fetty Wap chain snatch.
yeah, he did that, man.
What's up, y'all? It's Papa Longlegs.
Alright. I thought it was gonna be more.
Emerged that claimed after the incident there was a shootout that left 3 people injured but no one killed. A man named Raheem Thomas, who went by the name Fuzz, was later arrested for the robbery after posting photos to Instagram of himself wearing the chain. It was pretty easy to identify as the chain spelled out 7.
This man give no fuck. Look at him. This man say, "Yes, I took that man's chain."
I can't even blame him for flexing it. Because if I did the same thing, I know I would be doing it.
But why would you flex it? Like, tell me the logic behind. I just did this crime, took this man's chain, and he's not a regular man. He's a public figure, right? A lot of people know him. You took this man's chain, and you're gonna put it.
Oh no, that's stupid. I'm just thinking.
But why would you do it? Now, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, I probably would do the same thing too. But why? What's the logic behind it?
Nah, there's no logic. It's just the bragging rights, I guess.
Just to say you took someone's chain.
Exactly. Especially that big of a rapper.
You think that chain real?
Ooh. I don't know.
That's a big ass chain for someone just to snatch that shit off. Like, it look like you gotta give him that. You gotta give him that chain. You feel me? Like, here you go.
That's so wide.
It's a big ass chain. Like, how do you take that shit from somebody? That's crazy.
Of himself wearing the chain. It was pretty easy to identify as the chain spelled out 1738, the name of the squad that Fetty rep. Supposedly, the shootout and the chain snatching stemmed from a street beef that Fetty had with Fuzz and his crew. Fuzz is also an artist from Paterson who owns a company called Muscle Team Entertainment. A few months before the chain snatching.
Wait, who's his name is Fred Patterson? Is that his name?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
He makes music too? Nah, he don't make music. And he died.
Hello, check again if that's his name.
Himself wearing the chain. It was pretty easy to identify as the chain spelled out 1738, the name of the squad that Fetty rep. Supposedly, the shootout and the chain snatching stemmed from a street beef that Fetty had with Fuzz and his crew.
Fuzz, that's his name. The fuck, who was Freddie Pedersen? Oh my god.
Crew. Fuzz is also an artist from Patterson who owns a company called Muscle Team Entertainment. A few months before the chain snatching, TMZ caught up with Fuzz, who broke down the beef. Fuzz claims that Fetty and one of his artists had a track together that was popular in Patterson. Fuzz claims he helped Fetty and his crew early in his career, but their energy changed when things started to pop off. He claims that Fetty's manager had a problem with the Muscle Team, so he told promoters in the city that he could only book Fetty and not anyone associated with their camp. That is what set off the beef, and when Fetty got recognized on a mainstream level, his team continued to have them blackballed in the industry. In the same video, he tells Fetty that he can't come to Patterson, and if he sees him, it's gonna be on site.
Is he person non grata in Patterson anymore?
Nah, he can't come out there when I'm out there. All
you
them
can't come,
little
period.
guys.
It's over. It's over. It's a dub.
So at the end of the day, they never come out to Patterson anyway. If they do come, they go somewhere where
Bro,
like
this dude sound retarded as fuck, bro.
Cut that girl.
Just stuttering like he spit a song.
Yo, this man, the dude don't come no person anyway.
they never come out to Patterson anyway. If they do come, they go somewhere where like on the edge of Patterson where they could come in and say, I'm in Patterson, boom, 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 and that's it. You know what I'm saying?
To make matters worse, Fuzz is cool with another Patterson rapper named P. Dice, who was once part of Fetty's Remy Boy crew. P. Dice was featured on the original version.
Yo, what's up with this, man?
Oh yeah.
This man got a skunk patch up here. Sheesh. Hey, don't this dude look like Ray J, bro? Low key. This is like right here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Of 679, but was replaced by another artist in the crew named Monty. Allegedly, Fetty was supposed to give P. Dice 16.9% of the song's profits, but later reduced that share to 5%. The song was a top 5 hit on the Billboard Hot 100 and currently has over 550 million streams on Spotify.
Bro, 16.9% is actually a good amount.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. Imagine like one of your first
550 million.
Like Trap Queen, right? He made Trap Queen. He probably made a couple, maybe. I'm not even trying to like be exaggerated. Maybe like $5 to $10 million. That man was gonna sit on
probably more than that, cause like I was just checking out like the old rappers that I used to listen to, and Trap Queen on YouTube has like I think 735 mil, something like that.
And he probably still getting paid off that song.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying when he first broke the record, he probably got like 5-10 off gate, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And he got split 16% with this man. And then you have to understand once you get that money, taxes is gonna take some of the tax money gonna be split off that. So 16%, he's probably looking over like 500,000, 800,000 just to be around him. He said you getting 5%.
So it's understandable why P. Dice was so upset that his royalties got slashed and he ended up suing the artist for $7 million.
See?
So the beef.
You see what I'm saying, dog? I'm saying 16%.
He got saucy.
Bro, 16%. 60% is a lot of money just to sit there and collect on somebody's profit, right? Just to collect. And he sued them for $7 million.
Between the Muscle Team and the 1738 camp was well established. Fuzz was in line about doing something to Fetty the next time he saw him, and the rant he did for TMZ was recorded just months before the robbery. However, despite claiming that Fetty and his crew were soft, the incident ended in a shootout that left 2 members of Fuzz's crew injured. The other person hit was a member of Fetty's entourage who allegedly shot himself by accident. Luckily, no one was killed.
How do you shoot yourself on accident?
Yo.
I saw you put the safety on.
The man said they were in a shootout. 2 of us people were injured, and one entourage of Fetty was injured because he shot himself. How do you shoot yourself?
Well, you put the safety on.
He probably tried to put the gun back on his hip or some shit like that, and he just forgot. Pulled the fuck out that trigger.
He's an idiot.
And
I know
Fuzz
one
eventually
person,
arrested.
or like, I don't know him like for real, but like, I've met him, and he got no shit out, and he tried to put a gun back, and he almost shot himself in the dick, like dead ass.
Oh my god.
There's a reason why I don't stay around him anymore.
The reasons you can't trust him.
Exactly.
Honestly, like being around guns.
Anybody
it's a
was like
liability.
that. You don't have to, but you put yourself there.
Yeah, it's a liability when you around with people with guns.
Fuzz and his brother Latwin were originally facing up to 20 years in prison for the robbery and possessing weapons as convicted felons, but copped a plea deal to receive less time. Fuzz ended up being sentenced to 5 years, and Latwin was sentenced to time served while awaiting trial. There haven't been any other incidents between the two crews since the robbery, unless something happened in the streets and didn't make the news. Hopefully, Fetty and his crew have hashed things out and reached a peace agreement. Otherwise, it might get wild in Patterson once Fuzz is released. But at least Fetty didn't lose his chain or any money in this attempt. However, this next rapper was crowd surfing at his show and got a $100,000 chain snatched off his neck. Let's get in.
Who was that?
Who was that?
I think that was Slim Jxmmi.
I don't know who that is.
It might have been.
From Ray
I don't even
Sherman.
know.
I don't know who that is for real.
You know Sway Lee?
Yeah.
His little.
It was like some one-hit wonders at first.
That's his brother.
Slim Jxmmi. Slim
Yup.
Jxmmi is
I've
one half
never
of the
heard of
pop
him.
rap duo Ray Shremmerd along with Sway Lee. The two are brothers from Tupelo, Mississippi. They signed to Super.
You never heard the song No Flex Zone?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the song that they do.
Yeah.
I just kind of got offended by the person that made this video because they ain't even say the city right.
What was
Tupelo.
That's your city?
Nah, but I'm from Mississippi.
Okay.
Jxmmi. Slim Jxmmi is one half of the pop rap duo Ray Shremmerd along with Sway Lee. The two are brothers from Tupelo, Mississippi. They signed to super producer Mike Will Made It Eardrummer's imprint in 2013.
All right, you see this? It says Ear Drummers, right? If you spell it backwards, it'll spell Ray Shremmerd.
Hold up.
It
What?
does.
No cap.
It does.
Look.
So that's why they got the weird name.
It's crazy, right?
He started
I
gaining
never thought of
attention
that.
the following year with songs like No Type and No Flex Zone.
Hey, but that's kind of weird, don't you think? Right? Like this guy is Drummer's Ear. That's been his label the whole time, and they just gonna be like, "Yo, let's just write it backwards," and it's Ray Shremmerd, and it sounds like that Ray Shremmerd. Like, what is a Ray Shremmerd?
I don't think that's coincidental.
That right? It's not. It couldn't be.
There's no possible way.
They've gone on to release numerous Billboard hits and are known for their catchy melodies and bright personality.
That's crazy, right? Ray Shremmerd, Drummer's Ear.
Eardrummers.
But right at the height of their success, Slim Jxmmi was the victim of a chain snatching at a show in Paris, France. The duo was performing at the Zenith in Paris on July 3rd, 2017, and Slim Jxmmi decided to crowd surf in the middle of the show. While Jxmmi was in the crowd, someone snatched the chain from his neck and ran off with it, just like the Carti situation. However, the chain that Slim Jxmmi was wearing was worth a lot more money. According to Euro 1, a French media outlet, the chain was worth 100,000 euros or about 113,000 US dollars. So it's understandable why Slim Jxmmi was upset by losing the piece. There's no footage of the actual chain snatching, but footage of the aftermath was released. Jxmmi got back up on stage and told the crowd what had happened. He demands that whoever snatched it come forward and ask the fans to point out the person who has it. He isn't quite as angry as Youngboy was and doesn't threaten to
He love comparing Youngboy to these boys.
Because Youngboy just be off the hook.
What did Youngboy
Youngboy
say?
gotta do it at this point though, because like the standard that people have for him, they gonna call him soft if he don't.
He say, "Yo, get off the stage or I'ma punch you."
Youngboy went crazy.
shoot up the audience, but he does seem pretty pissed. Sway Lee jumps in and offers to bring whoever stole the chain on tour with them if they come forward. He even offers the chain snatcher 5,000 euros to return the piece.
Who got the chain? I got you 5,000 euros right now. Who got the chain?
But still, no one comes forward. He pushes the bid
He
to
just
50,000
screaming.
euros,
He just
but
like,
still, no one comes forward.
Who got the chain right now? I will cash you out 50,000 euros right now.
Oh, cash him.
He is not capping. 50,000 euros.
Who got the chain? Hold that motherfucker up. Who got it? Who got it? Hold that bitch up like this. Come to the stage. Come to the stage.
However, that may have done more harm than good, because the thief probably realized that if the group was willing to pay 50,000 euros for it on the spot, it must be worth double on the streets of Paris. Jxmmi had purchased the piece only a few weeks prior and posted a video with it to social media. The chain spelled out JXM, and according to a post on IG, he got it to let his fans know how his stage name was spelled, with an X instead of an I. There are several photos of Jxmmi wearing the piece while on tour, where he looks pretty hyped to be wearing his new jewelry. However, he made him.
Why he saying like he look pretty hot wearing his new jewelry? Look. So a nigga can't smile without him looking hype, huh? A man spends over 100 bands on his neck and he can't be happy without him looking hype. He was
Of
hyped.
course you're gonna be hyped up. Look at yourself whenever you wearing that.
Imagine, bro. Imagine you spending 100K and not be hyped.
Nah, you know what's crazy? 6ix9ine's chain. I think it's like 2 mil on a chain.
You think he really paying money on those chains?
I don't even know.
Bro, people are going through like crazy shit out in the streets, and this man just dropping 2 M's
On a chain.
on a chain, bro.
And knowing that whenever somebody catches them, it's not if. Because it's gonna happen eventually.
Is when.
Exactly. And he knows it's just gonna get snatched whenever somebody catches him without a security.
That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking. It's like it's just a matter of time before somebody catches you, and you spending all this money on your neck. Let me get a deal.
However, he made a mistake by jumping into the crowd with over $100,000 worth of gold and diamonds around his neck. Jxmmi took to social media after the concert to admit that he did hit.
That's legendary.
What?
That's legendary. Like,
Wow.
you crowd surf and lost 100K. That's an expensive lesson.
Don't do it again.
Don't do
He ain't never crowd surfing again.
No.
Now with no chain on, I swear.
He gonna have some trauma.
100K.
He finna have PTSD from that crowd surf.
Like,
I bet every time he try to crowd surf, he checks his neck like. Okay.
that's some PTSD.
A $100,000 crowd surf. A fan replied to the tweet to ask him how he felt, and he replied saying he was indifferent. At the time, Ray Shremmerd was one of the hottest groups in the world.
Wait, so he said he felt indifferent. What that mean? Like it didn't faze him?
Yeah,
Yeah, like he don't care.
that's what he said.
I'm
You
not-
know that's a lie.
But look, I'm not gonna lie. When his brother was asking for the chain.
Oh,
But still, no one comes forward.
Look,
Snatcher.
see,
He
that's
isn't quite
that's
as
his
angry as
brother.
Youngboy was and doesn't threaten to shoot up the audience, but he does seem pretty pissed. Sway Lee jumps in and offers to bring whoever stole the chain on tour with them if they come forward. He even offers the chain snatcher 5,000 euros to return the piece.
Oh, 5,000.
Now, I know he said 50 after that.
Who got the chain? I got you 5,000 euros right now.
Bro,
5,000 euros.
bro, I I swear when we first heard this, I heard 50.
Nah, keep playing. Then he's gonna say 50.
But still, no one comes forward. He pushes the bid to 50,000 euros, and still, no one comes forward.
Who got the chain right now? I will cash you out 50,000 euros right now.
Hey, look, this man right here, gotta be his manager, right? He said, you just giving away money for a chain that's probably fake.
Who got the chain right now?
Look, man.
I will cash you out 50,000 euros right now. Who got the chain? Hold that motherfucker. Who got it? Hold that bitch up like this. Come to the stage. Come to the stage.
However, that may have done more harm than good, because the thief probably realized that if the group was willing to pay 50,000 euros for it on the spot, it must be worth double on the streets of Paris. Jxmmi had purchased the piece only a few weeks prior and posted a video with it.
But that dude 10x the fucking bid. He went from 5 bands to 50 bands.
Hit the social media. The chain spelled out JXM, and according to a post on IG, he got it to let his fans know how his stage name was spelled, with an X instead of an I. There are several photos of Jxmmi wearing the piece while on tour, where he looks pretty hyped to be wearing his new jewelry. However, he made a mistake by jumping into the crowd with over $100,000 worth of gold and diamonds around his neck. Jxmmi took to social media after the concert to admit that he did hit a $100,000 crowd surf. A fan replied to the tweet to ask him how he felt, and he replied saying he was indifferent. At the time, Rae Sremmurd was one of the hottest groups in the world, and fresh off the success of their hit song Black Beatles featuring Jxmmi that became a viral craze thanks to the mannequin challenge. So, at least Jxmmi could afford to lose the $100,000 without ruining his career.
I decided to start selling merch about a year ago, and the support.
This man said he could afford to lose a chain without ruining.
Look, cause that merch is kind of hard.
Hey, but that man, Slim Jim, have not made a song since 2017.
I thought he did some stuff for Jake Paul's song.
I spelled it wrong. Wait, I don't even know how to put it in. Like this? Yeah. What year we in? The 21st, right? 2021.
Yeah.
3 years ago. 2 years ago. And you know,
2.
anything with Rae Sremmurd. I'm telling you, this man has not dropped nothing since. He said, I feel indifferent. I mean,
Look, how long ago was the Jake Paul one? Scroll back up. I thought that was.
It's 3 years ago.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was 2.
And it's gonna be 4 after a while.
Oh yeah, not even that long.
So this man got his chain stolen and never made music again. It didn't ruin his career. The career was over. That shit crazy.
Rappers everywhere to remove their jewelry before they jump into the crowd, especially when it's worth as much as a sports car. But part of the appeal of expensive jewelry is showing it off, and many are willing to take the risk just for the clout. If you like this video, check out some of our previous videos. From craziest rapper fights to rappers ready for ops. We cover the most insane stories that you need to hear. Well, that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up and let us know in the comments what you'd like to see in the future. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button.
Shout out to Hip Hop Daily, man. He put a good, well put together video about this shit. And what y'all think, man? Y'all gonna spend some money on some chains and go on a show with it?
Crazy.
Yeah, but I sure ain't crowd surfing. I'm too fat for that.
He said, I ain't crowd surf. Nah, I won't crowd surf either.
You saw whenever Rod Wave tried to crowd surf?
It broke the stage like 2 times.
You say what?
I'm pretty sure Rod Wave tried to crowd surf.
No.
I heard that on Instagram or something. Bro need to lay off them McDonald's burgers.
Yo. Look how he's fucking feet up in the air and everything. Hey, bro.
Am I the only one that noticed that he has jail boxers on?
What do you mean?
He's got them jail boxers on. Them all whites. That's them jail boxers.
Hey, bro, look at this. That guy feet in there.
You know he creased them forces right there. You know that.
Whoa, the stage,
And it was so delayed too. You know that caused the earthquake.
Oh, big rod.
You think he'd perform after this?
Nah.
Oh yeah, he did.
Not
He performed after that.
But not on the stage.
Big rod.
Yo, that's crazy.
And C-Rod waved, this is why you need to lay off the burgers. Eat a salad once.
Yo, maybe he watching this right now. He gonna take some information, put it into effect.
That's crazy, man. I'm gonna tell you like this. I said it to Eddie. I'm gonna say it on the live. When I get $1 million, I'm gonna get a chain.
You gonna get a what?
A chain. I ain't spending no money on no chain just so a motherfucker can snatch that shit out of my neck. And I'm crazy, so I might catch a charge on that.
You gonna be like YB?
No, like I'm gonna catch a charge, bro. Like I'm popping somebody. Like give me my chain back. I just spent 10, 15 bands. I want that shit back.
I'm gonna be real. Before I get myself a giant chain, I'm gonna get the whole crew matching chains. You feel me? Like Vaughn and them did.
You gonna get your crew all matching chains?
Yeah.
How many in your crew?
Probably like 8. Probably like 8 of us.
Including us.
So that's about like 5 to 10 bands a piece.
I ain't talking big ones.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking like, smaller ones, but like at the end of the day they still real.
You gonna get one yourself and get one for the crew, or you gonna get the crew one first?
I'm gonna get myself one and the crew at the same time. Like I ain't finna go before them, cause like I wouldn't be what I am now without them.
Okay, I feel that 100%. Man, I wish I could say the same. If Eddie get the I before you tattoo on him, I'll give him $1 million. Once I get a couple more. I ain't getting you no chain though.
Man, Lotto, you need to get a big dog tattoo.
You hear this?
That would be
man,
so
Eddie?
hard.
He said a big dog tattoo. You think so? What kind of tattoo?
Like, no, like get like a bulldog or something, and then where the teeth is, say big dog. That would be hard.
They probably already have that same image you was talking about.
You just looked up big dog tattoo. You see.
I don't know, man.
Just looking kind of whack.
Let me see. Let me just take that.
No, that's gonna be you right there.
Which
that
one? This one? This guy?
on the top. At the top of the page.
This?
Yeah.
Bro. If I ever get this, cut my arm off.
It's still gonna be on your bone.
Nah, honestly, bro, I got one tattoo. I don't think I'm gonna get another one.
What's your one to that?
It's on my arm. It's I before you. That's what it's. What exactly what I say is what it stands for. It's on some
Oh
selfish
yeah, I
shit.
feel that.
It's more like it's more like this. People like to help other people, right?
Yeah,
But never help themselves. So help yourself first. Therefore, you can help others.
exactly.
So
That's how it's supposed to be.
I before you. You feel me? Like yeah, it sounds like I need to come first, but I do come first when I needed to get this money.
But like I be thinking about this sometimes. It's gonna be so nice one day whenever I can just give back.
No, definitely, bro. Once you got money to give back, you gonna give back. That's like honestly, bro. Once you start getting like a certain amount of money, if you're not into designer or expensive shit, what are you gonna do with the money but give it away? Be like, yo, here's 500 for you, bro. Go hustle. Yo, you wanna open that business? Just give me 10% of your profit. Here's 5 bands. Your mom needs some, she need her rent. You gonna get a lot of money away. You don't need to really be rich, but I don't know, man. I like to make sure I'm good first, and then I'll give away. Sometimes, shit, I don't know. I'm not really much of a giving type.
Oh yeah, I feel that. I ain't I
I
ain't
need
the
to be
giving
though.
type
I need to
unless
be
like you've
though.
been with me from the start.
I need to be though. I do. There's some people I feel like, damn, you really been rocking with me for a minute. I feel like I owe you something, but that's just like that's in your mind. You feel me? You don't owe nobody shit. Ain't nobody really like when you make them lyrics, that's all you. When you recording, that's all you. When you putting the thoughts behind everything you do, that's all you. So unless you really there with me on the dirt shit, we come from the mud, then yeah, I could say you deserve half of what I get. But a lot
But
of
like you remember Zan from the live I think yesterday?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So bro, like whenever it said in the song that his girl cheated and um like having somebody else's baby,
Mm.
like they got into a big argument last night. Like this stuff crazy. He was finna stop rapping over that. Over a girl.
Like what happened though? Like he just
He
left.
wouldn't tell
Oh,
me
okay.
the whole story. But like I had to get on that.
Yo, is he cutting off for you, bro?
What you said?
Are you kind of cutting up a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you good now.
It's kind of out of loop. I don't know what's going on.
Honestly, you should never quit what you like to do for nobody. But it's gonna happen.
Exactly. That's why I told him.
But it's gonna happen to a lot of people, bro. You know why? Because that's just the universe kind of like separating the people who's gonna do it and who's not gonna do it. It's just that easy. It's like there's some people that would like they will quit halfway doing their job because it's too hard. That means that you're just that type of person that's just gonna quit halfway through. That's it. It's nothing more, nothing less. You might find something you can finish, but it ain't gonna be at that level or the pay that you want to get it in. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, it was just weird. Like with him, he's one of those people that like stays on my ass about keep doing everything. Like that's like my big brother almost.
honestly, people like that, bro, they just see a lot of potential in you. You should take advantage when people give you positive reinforcement.
Yeah, like him and then this one other rapper from his city. His name Lil Juan. That was my first features that I ever did.
What's up?
Got paid $10 for it.
Okay, you gonna spend the night there? Oh, okay. Okay, so I'll see you later tonight. All right. Love you, baby. All right, I'm back. All right, that concludes to our stream tonight. You know, I had Baby Blair with us. I had Eddie with us. You know, we reacted to some people getting their chain snatched. Shit. Stay tuned to the next episode and everybody have a good night.
Yes, sir.
Be safe.